So we'll start with the Wuji posture. And now we'll do the dragon and the tiger meet. So take one hand, we're going to scoop that chi up, turning out just ever so slightly. You don't want to raise the shoulder, so you just bring the palm up as high as it comfortably can, up to about the shoulder height, or the height of the shoulder's nest. Turn out just a little bit, and then we're just going to raise that heel up a little bit too. You can see that heel. So we bring up, raise the heel, and then we gently press down. The focus is more on the down. Gently press down, because that will, as we press down, it will displace and cause the rise on the other side. So the downward motion causes the upward flow. It comes up on this side. And this is the one I showed you in the diagram. So the energy comes up here to the shoulders nest, and then it comes down here to the qua. And then it's going to come down around the outside. I'm just showing you for illustrative purposes. And then up the inside like that. So up, press down, and you can trace it with your fingers, your energetic fingers. And then the down causes the up. And let the breath and the movement naturally coordinate. And this is the dragon and the tiger meet. And you can just down, and then you catch the chi as it's coming up. It goes down, and then you catch it as it comes up. So you wait for that, and then you sense it, and there you go. Let's do just a couple more. All right. And then back to center. And now we'll go to the dragon looks to the horizon. So we come up with one hand up the center channel, cup the palm up, and then the other hand comes underneath. And then with the top hand, we'll make the beak fingers, and we'll point to the sternum, and we'll turn out like this. And the hand is kind of furled, as a fern would be furled. And then we're going to unfurl it and flick out to the horizon, and as we do that little flick, we follow the movement with our eyes, we engage the eyes, and we do a little bit of a backward dog kick with the back leg. And then we come to the center. Just a little bit like you're holding something precious. It looks a little bit like cloud hands right here. Come out to the side, and we're gonna flick and kick. Hold something precious, flick and kick. Engage the eyes. So follow the movement out. The dragon searches the horizon or looks out at the horizon. And last one. And back to center. And now we'll move to the belt channel. And this is the tiger crouches. So we start with the hands here, as we were doing earlier, feeling that connection on the belt channel. Just taking a moment to acknowledge and feel that connection. And then we're going to slide and spread. Bring the shoulder blades together, the elbows, and then the wrists, and then the fingers. They fishtail in. Let's do 3 times. Sliding along that belt channel, that main horizontal thoroughfare that connects any of the vertical meridians. And then we do a baby step out with one foot. Doesn't really matter which one. So centered here at the navel. And then I turn over to the hip, feel that hip socket between your hands, sense that energy. And then we're just gonna drop straight down, release down into ragdoll. Spread the hands out slightly, and then cup up and in, like you're drawing up a pair of energetic boots, pulling up a pair of energetic boots right through those thick leg bones, up to the hip bone, over to the dantian, slide back, and forward, over, drop down, ragdoll, scoop, slide up, drop down. Visualize that and feel that chi coming up through the bone, and step back so the feet are parallel. Slide, slide, slide. Baby step out with the other leg. Turn over to the hip, feel the hip socket energy. Drop down. Draw the energy up through the arch and the bone, up to the hip socket. Slide back. Ragdoll. Up. And step back. Slide along the belt channel. And next we'll move to the tiger separates for cubs. And we'll use the bead fingers, wrap the fingers around the thumbs. And we come up laterally here, up to the shoulders, nest. And then we're gonna bring the hands out, and we wanna be in that 30 to 70% zone. So we don't wanna be scrunched all the way in, and we don't wanna be extended all the way out. And then look at the back of one hand, reach out, pluck a ball of chi, bring it in, let it slide across the shoulders as though you were rolling a ping pong ball across a wave, and then out the other side. And look at the back of the hand, draw in, transfer the weight out, transfer, push out, slide across the shoulders. Good for the heart and the lungs. Balancing for the vagus nerve, for the thyroid. One smooth fluid motion. In and out, and across, and through. Washing, balancing, and circulating. And bring in, and then back down the way we came. Feel the connection of the belt channel. Slide back, forward, back and forward. And now this is the tiger pounces. We draw up on the toes and through, like you're sliding a knife through a watermelon. Slide back, forward, and once more. Come up, and last one. We're just going to do one time. And the tiger pounces. And now we move to the dragon and the tiger, pierce heaven and earth. So for this one, we're going to feel that connection, the belt channel, and play around with it as though you were playing with cotton candy, stretching it through your hands and fingers, noticing what that would feel like, just imagining it. Playing around with the air as though it were a substance that you could feel. And then we're using the two sword fingers, the transmission fingers, as though you were a wizard with two powerful magic wands, like so. And with one hand is going to come up like this, and we're tracing along this energetic pathway to the ear, into the bow way, the very top, the 100 meeting points, and the other one goes down that side, that way. And one hand is up and the other hand is down, and we're going to stretch and turn the soft inner parts of the arm out. And one hand comes down, we trace along, feel the connection, and then the other hand, we cross it about the dantian, the other hand starts coming up to the bow way, and then up and out. Down and up, stretch, and up, stretch. The dragon and the tiger pierce heaven and earth. And then bring the hands back to the starting point. Again, feel that chi, feel that energy field. Play around with that texture. Imagine what that feels like. Like taffy, cotton candy, or silk threads, or whatever it feels like to you. Again, so we're going to do, the next one is the dragon flies to heaven, retrieves the pearl, and brings the pearl home to the dantian. So this one is a little bit like the one we just did. I think of it as a hybrid between the one we just did, number 6, and number 2. It's like the one we just did, but we turn out and do that little kick again. So we'll make the sword fingers again, and this time we come up a little bit closer to center. We're going to come up to the hairline, and then out that way, down that way. And instead of facing forward, we'll come out to the side, and we stretch and do a little bit of a kick. And look up to where your upper hand is pointing. Look up to the heavens. We cross at the dantian. So if you look at where the fingers are going, we're inscribing an X in the space in front of us. Face the body, and then face away. Face, etch, and away. And back to the central point, back to the dantian. And now focus on the fingertips and the connection between the fingertips and the dantian under the navel. And pack that chi, make little circles towards the body, like you're stuffing cotton into a fishbowl. And then move the focus to the center of the palm, the very center of the palm, the lao gong, and feel that energetic connection. And now the entire palm. Drawing energy towards the dantian. And then we bring the palms to rest here in the dragon in repose, and we seal the dantian, the chi that we've cultivated, and the pearl that we've retrieved, which symbolizes immortality in the Taoist tradition.